Hey, it's Matt from the Green Arcade, back playing some more Farming Simulator 15 here at Sosnovka. We're looking at one of these tall poplar trees, and we kind of want to get rid of these over here on the east side of field 15. Now, we don't have, we can cut it up, but I think I'm going to try something here. This is, I don't know, I'm kind of wondering if it's going to work or not. We're going to try to cut this tree down and lay it down in the trailer this way. Now, I know the top of it is too tall to fit on the top of this front part here, but this could be a mess. This could be disastrous right here. This is either going to work or it's going to fail miserably. I think I've got it at the right angle. The trailer's leaning a little bit, and that might have an effect on it. But I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to try it where it's at. Let's see what happens here. This is either going to be really good or really bad. Oh boy. I hope I'm cutting it in the right direction too. I'll get back real quick and watch it. Oh, man. It was working there for a second. It looked great. It worked for a second. Well, okay, we'll just go ahead and cut it out. I think what we can do... See, this thing has a lot of limbs on it, and not just these small limbs that you can cut away like that, but it's got a lot of these limbs that have to actually be cut off, where you see the circle like that. And we don't want to cut all these limbs off. That's going to be a mess to pick up. Even with the small log fork, it would be a mess. So I think what we can do, I'm going to try to measure it here. It's a little bit off that way. Where's the front of the trailer? Right there. I think what we can do, we can cut it in half, and then haul one half, and then move the other. Let's try it and see. It's a good idea. Till it bounced out. And it bounced out that way. And the trailer's leaning that way. If it was going to bounce out, I would have thought it went that way, because it's lower on this side. But what do you know? I mean, what can you do? Uh-oh, I don't have my back weight on this thing. Where's my back weight at? Hope I didn't leave it over there in that other field. It's the big one. It's the 1600. There it is. No, it's at the homestead. Let me run over there real quick and get it. Oh, I've got the wheel loader down here. Hang on, let's get the wheel loader. Maybe he can pick it up better. This JCB has turned out to be a very good wheel loader. I almost like it better than the New Holland. It has a faster speed. It's got one less beacon, but I mean, it works really well. Alright, let's see where... Lights on. I don't know if I can get in there with this one. Might not be able to. Let's see. Bring it down. Oh, well, I'm at the top half anyway. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Get off. Uh-oh. Let go. Alright. Hey, right there. Right there. I see an opening. Right here. I can get down in it. There we go. Alright, now let's see if we can put this up in there. You know what? I think I'm going to go to the other side. Turn it around. I noticed when we were planting over here that the planters were hitting these trees. And it's probably because I made the field too wide over here. So instead of grassing it back in and then replanting it later, I'm just going to go ahead and try to get these trees down. Yeah, I know I'm driving on the crop too, sorry. This is necessary for the time being. Hard part about this is you can't really see. Alright, let's curl it down. And, uh-oh. Don't start that stuff. Ooh, ooh, let it go, let it go, let it go. Drop down in there. You know, it may not drop because of those smaller limbs. I may be stuck on the tree itself. I think I am. Yeah, let me curl this up here. There we go. There it goes. Hey, that worked out great. Alright. So basically what we'll just have to do, I think, on these trees, besides, I mean, you can limb them up if you want to, but that's going to be a mess afterwards. So what we'll do, we'll just make 2 trips per tree. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And we're not going to count any more past that because that's a lot of trips. So I think for future updates for Farming Simulator 17, I'm just going to put them out on the Twitter and on our Facebook page. I'll still talk about them here, but check them out. There's pictures that you can see that goes along with our updates. There's some videos, linked to some videos. I know here recently they had Gamescom at the time of this recording. Just got finished with Gamescom, and a lot of neat features they showed for Farming Simulator. What am I doing? I don't need that right now. I need to take my trailer first, unless I could fit that on top. Yeah, I'm not gonna try it. It's just not gonna work. It's too long. But anyway, as I was saying, some neat updates for Farming Simulator 17. You can drive the trains. The trains in cannot talk. The trains for Farming Simulator 17, there we go, are drivable. It's really neat. You can go in cab in the trains. You can go out cab. But it is confirmed they are drivable, which is really cool, I think. I've always liked trains. Worked with Train Simulator back in the day. Wasn't as fun as Farming Simulator, but again, that was way back in the day. So yeah, and there's a lot of items that are what's the right word, that you can pick up. A lot of pickup items, like the basketball. Let's say use that for the first instance. You can pick up the basketball and shoot it in the goal. But there's a ton of other items. There's so many other items. There's the garden hoses. There's stools, chairs. Look like a radio and a microwave and a flashlight and all that. It's really cool. All of the loose items that they have placed in the new game. I'm really excited about the new settings, and you know, it's not every day you hear somebody say, "Hey, I'm excited about the settings. I'm excited about the settings." I really am. For one, you can turn traffic on and off. So all this traffic, you can toggle that on and off. There is a new radio in the settings. Like, you can listen to the radio inside the tractor. I guess they have several radio stations maybe that they've put music on or something like that. It's probably going to be something like the radio in Grand Theft Auto 5. Not sure. Probably won't be, you know, the big songs like they have. Probably due to copyright. It may just be something, you know, completely made by, you know, giant software or something. But I mean, hey, it's something neat that you can do. And they have a on-off auto start when you get in the tractor. I like that feature because when you get in the tractor, it doesn't automatically start up. You can get in the tractor without it starting. You have to start it manually. So I like that feature. That's going to be pretty cool. You can decide what color clothes you wear, and again, they're going to have the female avatar this time, so you can switch between, you know, that or the other if you want. Trying to think what else. The AI, the hire worker, the helper. There's a lot of toggle on-off for the hired workers. I didn't see one for tipper, which was what I was really hoping for, and it may be built in. We don't know yet. We still don't have all the information of the release or of the game yet. I mean, there's still plenty of gameplay trailers and stuff like that to come out. but it's going to be really cool. I'm trying to pull up the information on it here while I'm trying to drive at the same time. So if I crash, that's going to be the reason why, because I'm on my cell phone while driving. Yeah, that's setting a good example there. All right. Oh, it sold automatically. Okay, cool. I was going to get out and push it over. Alright, we'll head back. This is going to be a long process. I may have to work on it a little at a time in between harvests, because we want to sell down here at the lumber yard. You know, I was going to investigate this, and I guess my investigation is that it's just something's going on here. All the names of the sites are missing. Like the lumber yard down in the southwest corner. It's not there. The transport company, the vegetable warehouse, all those names on this map are gone. Let me stop here and see if they're anywhere else. No, they're not even there. They are literally gone. So it's a good thing I already know where everything's at on this map, I guess. Does that mean Great Demands are not around anymore? I don't know. Well, we had a Great Demand for wood chips, but the names were there when we had that. So maybe the Great Demands are not active right now or something. I don't know, that's strange. If you guys have labels on your map, let me know. If you don't, let me know. Because that's strange, because they should be there. The biogas plant label should be there. Everything's gone, man. So hopefully we'll hit a Great Demand for something and see. Hopefully that still works. Yeah, now that we're on a straight stretch, let me see if I can pull this back up here. There we go. Let's see. Alright. Whoop. Push down the road. Yeah, let's see. Alright, the settings, there's name. You can change the name of the game, time scale, traffic on, off. Dirt, there's a setting for dirt, and on the image that I'm looking at, it's set for normal. There may be a setting for dynamic dirt or something like that, like where you can actually move it from one place to another. That would be pretty cool. That means you could change the landscaping on the game. Automatic engine start, already covered that one. That's going to be great. Stop and go braking. I don't know what that is. It's set to off by default on this screen. So y'all let me know what stop and go braking is, because I don't have a clue. Fuel usage, I think that's just a setting for, you know what, like liters or gallons or something, maybe. Now here's where the AI starts. They have one for helper refill fuel, helper refill seed, helper refill fertilizer, helper refill slurry, helper refill manure. So does that mean that they come and refill you while you're manually doing that stuff? I guess that's maybe what that means. I don't know. Have to look at that in a little more detail. I'm excited. I hope they release another trailer soon. They should release another fact sheet out. Here, the first fact sheet that they released was the Massey Ferguson Combine, which also confirmed what our new crops will be, at least to some extent. Of course, I think we all knew that sunflower would be a given. But the other crop that's confirmed by that, because it states what type of crops it picks up, looks like it's going to be beans, soybeans probably. That's what the logo looks like. Oh, I don't have my back weight on this thing. Maybe I can pick it up. No, it's too heavy. Alright, let me let it go. Where's the big guy? But yeah, really exciting to see all that. I know there's going to be the new setting for the at least the manure. They showed a video of it picking the manure up, and then they backed up. And you know how in Farming Simulator 15 now, if you dump it, it's just gone. It doesn't pile up. Well, now if you dump your bucket anywhere other than back in the storage unit where the manure is at, or in the trailer, it will actually dump on the ground and you don't lose it. It actually dumps on the ground and it piles up. So if you make a mistake and dump your bucket, it just dumps that on the ground and you can pick it right back up. So I think that's pretty cool. But yeah, I'll post all these pictures over on the Twitter and the Facebook page. I'm going to let that go and hopefully it'll fall in there. Maybe. Maybe not. Think we can go like that? Let's try it. Hope it don't fall out. Oop. Looks like it might fall down in there. Let's try to shake it down in there a little bit. Serpentine. 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 There it goes. Yeah, it's falling down in there now. I'm driving all over my crop, but totally worth it to get that log down in there. Alright, let's get back on the road. But yeah, this will totally work. And it's not that hard. Matter of fact, it's easier than doing the oak trees, I think. A lot of people complain about the poplars, and they are a pain. They're harder to do. Fir trees are the easiest one. The next ones up from that are probably the birch trees, and then, you know, the maples, ashes, and then it goes up from there. But it's not impossible. You can do it without limbing all those little limbs. It's just going to take you an extra trip to haul both halves of the tree, because this is a tall tree. I mean, look how tall it is. It goes way up there. These things are probably, what, 60 feet in the air from the tip to the bottom. I mean, they're way up there. I mean, at least it looks like that high to me. Maybe even taller. I don't know. But like I said, we'll work on this maybe a little off video, and we'll have to work on our crop sometime there too. How's our crop doing, by the way? Yeah, it's still growing. It'll be a little while on that. We'll come back and work on that harvest sometime. We'll go over some of the other features in Farming Simulator 17 in the next episode too. The gameplay, it looks great. The scenery is beautiful. One thing I have noticed, and this is going to be a plus, this goes back to the trees. At least in Goldcrest Valley, from the video footage that I've seen, the trailer footage and the in-game footage from Gamescom in Germany, there are no other trees other than fir. If you have seen other trees, let me know. I have not. I've looked at the gameplays and I have not noticed any other trees other than fir trees. They may have done that on purpose. I don't see any poplar trees in there. I haven't seen any oak. I haven't seen any ash, maple, none of that. And that may just be, you know, the preview versions of the game that they're showing right now. Those trees may be in there in the final version. But as far as Goldcrest Valley is concerned, I have not seen any of the trees other than like these trees here that are on the sides of the roads and up the hill there. All I have seen are fir trees. So I guess that's a plus, because that means you can cut all the trees with the Scorpion King if you wanted to, and they're easier to haul. So, but if you think about it, Goldcrest Valley, it is based in the Pacific Northwest. So they don't have a lot of other trees other than, these big fir trees up there. So it might be more realistic that way. Alright, we'll sell this. I don't remember what we got for the last one. Let's see what we get for just the top. Hopefully it'll automatically sell like the other one did, huh? No. Oh, I think I'm gonna have to tip it. There it goes. Oh, we only got 1,700 for that one. I forgot how much we got for the trunk, but hopefully it was a little more. It doesn't matter. We still got to get rid of them, and this is where we're going to make the most money. So we'll pick up something next time. It may be this. It may be something else. Until then, remember, you reap what you sow. It's Matt from the Grain Arcade.